You know, actually, this is where I should have looked first.
Monica, how many times do I have to tell you I was working in the lab? I even left you a message at the desk.
I don't believe you.
Neither do I.
But out, Tracy.
Really, Alan, I left you a message at the desk routine? You really could be more original.
Monica, if you don't want to take my word for it, let's go over to the desk and see if there isn't a message there, okay?
Let's do that.
Fine. Okay, I'll be right there. I've got to go to the lab.
Oh, not that excuse again, Alan.
That was one of the technicians. He says somebody broke into the lab.
Why would he think that?
Because stuff was not where it was supposed to be. It had been moved around. It was exactly the same thing the night of the fundraiser. I am telling you, Monica, someone is trying to steal the formula for dermastatin.
How could someone have broken into the lab when you were there all night long, Alan?
I don't have time to discuss this. I have to get to the lab.
Not without me, you would not.
Oh, Edward, my goodness, you startled me.
Yeah, you look lovely this evening. What are you all gussied up for? One of those old fogies isn't coming to call on you, is he?
Oh, no, dear. No, no, no. You are the only old fogey that I'm interested in.
Hey, watch it. I may be dead, but I've still got feelings.
Oh, Edward, Edward. There's so much turmoil going on in this family.
I know. Fun, isn't it?
It's no such thing. It's terrible. Terrible. So, I decided to invite all of them over here this evening for a nice, quiet, comfortable little family dinner.
You never stop trying, do you? Who have you invited?
Well, there's Alan and Monica, Tracy, Larry, Ned, and, oh, that sweet little friend of his.
Stop right there. With that group, this should be about as comfortable and quiet as World War III. I can hardly wait.
You never change, do you?
No, and the next time Jennings is here, have him bring me a martini.
Yes, thank you.
Come on in the living room.
Hello, Mrs. Quartermain, how are you?
Oh, dear, good evening.
How you doing?
Hi, Scotty, nice to see you.
Good.
Oh.
Well, you know what?
What?
You look gorgeous. You just look beautiful this evening. Hi, Dawn. Oh, come on in.
Thank
You look lovely.
So you.
Thank you very much. I'm so glad you're here.
Hi. Oh, hi.
Hello.
Isn't Ned with you?
No, he got caught up at the hospital, but he sends his regrets.
The role of Tracy Quartermain is being played by Christine Jones.
Well, here we go to the gathering of the clan. Good evening, Mother.
Hi, Sid.
Well, the evening looks like a smashing success so far. Of course, so far, you and I are the only real Quartermains here.
She's right. Where's Alan?
I don't know where Alan is.
Oh, I've left messages all over for Alan.
Obviously not all over.
I've called the hospital and the dermastatin lab.
Such a busy man he is these days. It's sort of hard to keep track of him, isn't it? So many extracurricular activities, pressing engagements, mysterious comings and goings and comings. Oh, come on, Monica, don't give up. There are plenty of telephone numbers of the motels in the phone book.
Round one to my little girl.
Don't encourage her, dear.
I'm not, Lila. Believe me, I'm not going to stoop to her level. No, this is going to be a nice family dinner if it kills me.
Promises, promises.
Well, listen, I'm going to have to take off.
Oh, won't you stay for dinner, Scotty? I'm sure that Dale will be happy to have your company, and you could invite your lovely Lucy.
Oh, please, please do.
I would love to. I'm not quite sure where Lucy is, though. I'll try and find her.
And no Alan. What a coincidence.
Excuse me, ma'am, but Cook has become rather anxious.
Oh, it's all right, Jennings. There'll be 8 for dinner. 10. That is, if we can locate Dr. Quartermain and Mrs. Jones.
Very good, ma'am.
Oh, Jennings, I really wouldn't bother with setting the table for those other two. God only knows where they are. Of course, I'm sure he knows what they're doing.
That's my girl. You know, I thought this was a bad idea at first, but getting this group together is more entertaining than a good night at pro wrestling.
Well, I must say, I'm absolutely fabulous. Isn't it about time for dinner?
Well, we're not all here yet.
Looks like your loving husband's not going to make it home for family dinner. Well, if he's with Lucy, there's some consolation in the fact that he's probably already eaten.
Where's your date, Tracy? Out fundraising with a rich widow?
Yeah, what's the story with that guy?
Well, Mr. McAllister seems nice enough.
Thank you, Mother.
What for, dear?
Standing up for David.
Oh, you're welcome.
At least he's involved with a worthy cause.
What's that? Getting your hopes up?
Ouch, that one hurt.
Well, I must say, if dinner's going to be an awful lot longer, perhaps we should all have another cocktail. Gail, darling, may I get you something?
Oh, I'd love a glass
have
of
a
white
martini.
wine, Ashley.
No drinking.
No, spoil sport.
Well, I didn't realize that you felt quite so strongly about it, Lila. I must say, I've never...
Hey, watch out!
Don't sit there.
Because you'll crush me, you freeloading oaf.
That pillow's grumpy, and lumpy.
Grumpy and lumpy? Yes, well, thanks for the warning, Lila.
Have any luck finding Lucy?
No.
My.
You don't, look like you're having a very good time.
Well, I'm not really.
Want to talk about it? Listen, I know exactly what you're going through. Same thing with Alan.
Ned is acting like a completely different person. I mean, all he thinks about is business and this contest.
Well, listen, once it's over, he'll be back to normal again.
You think so?
Sure, win or lose, he's going to go back to being the most wonderful person that he always is.
Well, what about Alan?
Alan's my problem. Don't worry about that. You just concentrate on your relationship with Ned and don't give up on him.
I don't want to.
Then don't.
Okay, I
That's
won't.
my girl. That's my girl.
But a touching sight. David!
Good evening, darling.
Oh.
I do hope I'm not late.
You're certainly not. Where's your assistant? Oh, thank you.
He was unavoidably detained.
Oh, what a pity. You won't be able to run off and have business conversations with him. For once, I will have your total and undivided attention.
Okay.